Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the Strompcast. This is episode 295. We're closing on 300, boys. Can you believe it? A late-ish one coming off of another late goal. We're never going to beat the allegations of late game FC, but we move after a nervy 1-0 win at home to Famalicao. I'm joined by the main man, Danny Saldana. Danny, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good actually. Big win against Famalicao. I feel like for the last few podcasts we've been wondering, Verenigde, does it still exist?
It lives.
Are you still
We're
out
so
there?
We're so back. We're so
Potentially.
back.
We'll definitely discuss if Verenigde had anything to do with it. But Verenigde is alive and well. Europe and the world, I can't even say it's finding out. I feel like they're being reminded again of Benfica's shenanigans.
Yeah.
And yeah, and another pod. And that's all I gotta say.
All right. And we're also joined by the main man, Chris. Chris, how you doing today?
Yeah, absolute scenes yesterday. on multiple levels. Can't wait to talk about it. Yeah. Honestly, for our game, I still believe, because we are the late game boys, and every game we do get a late winner. But I'm not gonna lie, it felt like the attack was slightly uninspired at the end.
Do you think that was a little bit because they were missing a striker? Like
for sure.
Like that.
And I thought this might be the one.
You thought this was it?
And when you play third, your both rivals have already won. So you're just playing catch up, basically. You're just trying to break even. So we know that the tie is, I don't think the tie would have done as good even if we didn't know our rivals played, but we knew for sure. And really couldn't have it and got it done yet again. So 7th straight, I think.
That's fair. You could follow Sam.
It was pretty early though, 83rd.
Yeah, it wasn't like a 95th.
It wasn't like
or like a 90th minute.
We're gonna have to change the stat to last 10 minutes to include this one, but that's
we're gonna have to just to call us the late game boys. That's all.
The late game boys. Sporting Club. It's not over till it's over.
Follow Sam here. He couldn't make it. Obviously, it's late boy hours for him. You can follow me here on X as well. I'm repping the Canadian Olympic, as you can tell. We had a big overtime dub today. It's not often I get to rep it's not often I pull this jersey out, so I figured pull it out today. And most importantly, follow all things Alvalade, AT Alvalade on social media platforms. But if Danny, you want to pull up Goal Point, which is gospel in these parts, we'll go over the 1-0 win over Famalicao, as we've mentioned a couple times already. Lineups were as follows, as I go to look at it. Rui Silva in goal. Defenders of Fresneda, Diamande, Gonçalo Inácio, and Ricardo Mangas. Midfield of Hulman, Morita, and Trincão. Front three of Luis Guilherme, Maxi, and Pot as the striker, because we had no strikers available to us. No natural strikers anyways.
I'll try to get a better image there. But
we did have one.
Don't mind me.
It's all good. When you figure it out.
Don't worry. We'll get it. But anyways, go ahead, boys.
I was gonna read out the subs, but you're there. I can read. Okay. Substitutes were Jenny, Rafael Nel, Daniel Bragança, who got the game winner, Vaginitas, and João Simões. I'll kick this one off. This was a frustrating game. This was, Chris alluded to it. Like, it felt like the attack was disjointed. It was uninspired. And I do think a lot of that was the fact that they didn't have a natural striker at any point in the game, really. Like, Suarez, what was Suarez out for? I didn't see.
Yellows.
It was accumulated yellows. That's right. Okay, so it was yellows
for passing the ball back to Porto, by the way. Important to note.
How is that not like a 4-game suspension?
And important to note that Fotis definitely has a torn ligament in his knee and was supposed to come back and didn't.
Wonderful.
Yeah. My source is no one on the torn ligament, but
your sources are trusted.
I've seen this one before, man.
Chris
also, Pot low-key got hurt again.
So
Yeah.
that happens like 3 times a season now with Fott. I don't think he's ever
Sorry
going to
to
be
cut you
fully healthy.
The same news as last week, since we're on Fotties. Same news as last week. Same news as like the last 3 weeks. He might be back next game.
He could be back.
And now we're doing that again. He might be back next game. And if he is like at 62% at best.
Yeah, it's
Bro is
not
gonna be
70%.
bandaged up like crazy again.
Yeah.
He's gonna be bad. They're gonna shoot him with so many painkillers too. If he actually has to
I
go
thought
out
you were
there.
about to say something else.
No, never. I'm not that
Right
guy.
early.
It's too early.
They can't break that out yet. It's too early in the season to
We're
break that out yet.
Like,
Fair enough,
brother.
fair enough.
Desperate times calls for that treatment.
Yeah.
I'm not even dignifying it. What am I saying? Yeah, the attack definitely was affected by not having a natural striker. Like, you have a guy who's either a midfielder or a winger playing as your number 9. It's not gonna be the most ideal situation, and it showed. That being said, they had like Kerblillion chances in this game and could not score for the like hit the post how many times? Like they just it felt like they would have it felt like if they had played this game for like 5 hours, it would have still ended 0-0. That's how ridiculous it felt. That being said, Venendistão did help us out a couple times on because we did actually go down at one point, and they called it back for something. It was I don't know what
there's
the
a foul there. There's a foul there. There's a foul there. The player coming in basically takes out Maxi's legs just as the player's about to win the ball back. Is it soft? 100%. Do I think is it clear and obvious? Not really.
It's not really clear and obvious.
Could it have stood? Could it have stood? Yes. I think so.
Part that's crazy is that this guy called he averages like one of the highest fouls per game. Whistles in the league.
Yeah, most like stoppages of play.
And I mean, you could tell it from this game because he was calling every little foul, but somehow
it felt like the game
called that one in real time, which is a bit.
Yeah, it felt like the game that was perfect. Like the game just never really got a flow to because it felt like there was like more stoppages than typical, even, and like there's usually a lot of stoppages in a Portuguese game. That being said, yeah, he misses that one in real time, and then I see it, I'm like, I don't know that's foul, but
it's barely a foul. It's like
it's a really generous call. It's
the lowest level of contact that can be considered a foul. I'm not sure if it was offsides in the build-up. It's obviously very tight.
Yeah,
it's like the Renato Sanchez on Gyökeres in the Portuguese Cup final. There's almost zero contact. There's just enough contact to be like, I'll call it. There's just enough to be like, yeah, you can call that.
And the crazy part is like it's more. I think it's the second defender who comes in that actually hits his legs and commits the foul.
Yep.
The first defender basically has already won the ball. He doesn't even need to get in there, but it's I guess unlucky on his part.
Yeah.
The Famalicao coach said it. Would this exact scenario have played out the other way around? Like, is a big 3 team getting a goal taken off?
Are they gonna get that call back?
Is a big 3 team at home getting a goal taken off the board for something like that? Honestly, probably not. Like 75% of the time, probably not. It's genuinely very unlucky. It saved us from going down in the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Short answer to that question is no. Long answer is no.
But under his boss calls he can't do boss calls in big games.
No. It's got to be these
in a game like this at home. Santa Clara, Taça de Portugal quarterfinal.
Those kind of games, you get away with it.
Maybe make the boss call, but I guess what we know is that he still got it.
He still got some sauce. He's still with it.
He's still got it. We were doubting him. I'll admit it. We were all doubting if they changed their number or something.
If the PayPals weren't hitting anymore.
There's still something in the tank.
He's got a lot left in the tank. Whatever it is. I no real standard. I thought Diamande was really good this game. I liked Ignacio this game as well. Luis Guilherme, I really liked him. Like you said, I was on the show last week, but you said it last weekend. There's definitely a really good player in there. Yeah. And I see, I really liked his game for sure. I think Maxi's rating's a bit high for him. I was not a huge fan of Maxi's game this game.
Another yellow for menacing.
Another yellow for existing. Braganza comes on. It's a great header. We almost never score off a corner kick, so I was shocked we scored off a corner kick of all things. Like our
And
set plays are
Braganza
terrible.
scoring off a
Braganza
header is
scoring off a
insane, bro.
corner at the near
Right?
post. What
Shout
a
out
header.
to my short kings.
It's not even like a deal. Like you expect if it's a header, it's like a Diomande who's been like shifted up front or something. You're not expecting Braganza.
And what a class header too! Just
it goes up
all the way
not
perfectly,
loose,
just under the bar
loose.
into the
Yeah.
corner.
It does the
beautiful.
little loop as well. Like it was a good goal. It was a really nice header. Like you couldn't ask for a much better header. Especially considering our set plays are garbage. I can't remember the last time we actually scored off a set play.
The game in Santa Clara when we also scored at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say
against,
but it wasn't PSG. Bilbao. We also scored off a header. Diomande.
Oh yeah, we did. Score off a header.
Yeah.
That's how few. That's how little we score off a set plays, though.
Yeah, those are the only two I remember.
And that was a month. And that was a month ago.
Yeah,
like that was several games ago at this point. That's been too long. No other outstanding notes on this. I think this should have been a much wider margin of victory. It was one of those games they couldn't bury their chances, and you do wonder if not having the striker again probably affects that a lot. Like if they have Alf, get banned from the chat.
No, but he covered his mouth. You don't understand. He's saying hermano. He's not saying Canada sucks. He's saying hermano.
Yeah, ban him from the chat.
He's not being racist. He's saying a gay slur.
He's just saying something. He's just saying something just about as equally offensive. We're gonna get to that date. We were actually gonna get to that after this game at Allison. I would have liked him off the bench today. That's for sure. I would have really liked him. Coming against a tired legs Famalicao. We could have used a super sub like that. Is what it is. No other outstanding notes for me on this game.
I've been shitting on Allison. Okay.
You're good.
Sorry, I cut off there. I was just gonna say I'll take over real quick then.
Yeah.
I've been shitting on Allison. It feels like not shitting on him, but like criticizing him for like the last 4 months that he was here. And I was literally thinking that, like, you know what, this game could use some Allison right now.
Yeah,
Allison might be started this game.
Could be the guy.
What are you talking about, bro?
This was a prime Allison game, to be fair. This would have been.
We needed somebody to like sort of drive at the especially in the second half. We needed somebody to like drive at these guys.
Guillermo was doing good, but he definitely lost it. He faded away as the game went on, sadly. But I mean, it was still a good performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He kept on being too wide. That was my thing with Luis Guilherme, especially in the second half. He was no longer like trying to like play the interior game. He was just staying wide and letting Fresneda sort of coming in a bit. And Fresneda, what can we say? I mentioned,
he's a player.
Facts. At least he runs. At least he runs. I'm gonna keep saying that.
He's probably gonna quadruple his value for Sporting as well.
Yeah.
Is he?
Well, we bought him for like 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 7, 8?
Nah.
Who are you talking about? Allison or
Fresneda? Oh, Allison.
Oh, Allison was like the 3 million.
Fresneda is not going to quadruple.
Sorry, that's what I thought.
No.
I was like, wait, what?
Allison was like a $3 million.
Yeah. 3, and now it's going to be 16 quadruple.
It's going to be plus the loan.
Fresneda, the quadruple has to go for like 30 or not more.
Yeah.
Bro.
I was about to say, it was no way Fresneda was
going to make the Spain World Cup team as we dream.
If he does, that automatically tax on.
And then he's going to start for Spain the World Cup ball out, and then he's gonna go for 35.
Complete a cross, and it's game over for us.
Yeah, if he makes the Spain World Cup team, that automatically does tack like $5 million onto his transfer value. If he gets any game time, that's another like $5 million.
Yeah,
and we still wouldn't have broken, and we'd still just break even.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how about we talk about the right backs? Because honestly, bro, Vag
wasn't
came
great.
in. Trash. And was genuinely atrocious in my opinion. His defensive positioning multiple times was shocking. It seemed like he had no situational awareness. And I honestly thought we were going to concede because he was just out of position.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, he came on shortly after we scored. Because at that point, we were no longer playing with fullbacks. Like Jenny was sort of our fullback or something. And then we were like, okay, we got the dub now. Let's put in. I'm pretty sure it was Vag.
He moved into a 3 at the back, and then we scored. So I think he
Yeah.
put him on to move back to 4.
Exactly. So yeah, and then and that did not give us any sort of guarantees. That was horrible. I've praised Rui Borges for how like players have progressed. This guy is officially now a case study. He has regressed so much in 4 months. It is insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a lack of game time.
It's got to be
lack of
confidence, adaptation.
He doesn't have the Greek guy out there with him because he
Yeah.
looked good with Ioannidis. But
it's a tough scene.
Yeah, and I mean, we're talking about Fresneda's value. Did we not spend like 14 million on him or some shit like that?
Like 10
or 10?
It's a lot.
That's 2 right backs, probably worth like a total of 20.
No, I was gonna say Vag. I think was like 13 or
yeah,
or
that's
14.
what I'm saying. Yeah, Vag is like 13, 14, right?
Yeah, that's
like 25 million on 2 right backs.
That's just nothing.
And our weakest position is right back.
Is right back.
Combined, their value right now is like 5, probably.
Yeah.
Their value right now is like what we bought Alisson for.
It's tough. It's tough. It
Not
really
much.
is tough. And it's like, I guess Fresneda is the undisputed starter. And it's just,
which isn't saying
it
much.
leaves so
Tough.
much to be desired every single time. But if you
Yeah.
put Vag out there, bro, we're going to concede because he's just in the wrong place, I guess.
They're both in the wrong, they're both in the wrong place a lot of times.
Fresneda has like a
Difference is-
miracle run in him. And then like
Yeah.
maybe he can like get a blocked cross for a corner or something.
Yeah.
Hit somebody's hand.
We'll always have the
Fresneda at least
Vag.
has lungs. Yeah.
Who was it that had the accidental assist to Suarez on the PSG goal? Was it Vag?
No, I don't even think he played.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It
We'll
hit
always
his
have
foot.
we'll always have the accidentally on purpose assist to
It was
Suarez.
like Jenny shot it and it hit
Jenny ball. It was a
hit his
Jenny
shin.
volley off a corner kick,
Oh,
and then
okay.
he like did one of these off his
went
foot as
right
he was
to
walking
Suarez,
back.
who was wide open.
And he was just walking back. Like he wasn't trying to really do anything. He was just like, okay, that plays. Now I'm gonna walk
that was
back.
probably his best. I think he had one other assist this season.
He had a
Yeah,
nice
maybe.
assist, Fotti's header.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably
3 months ago now. I
It's
think
tough,
4
dude.
months ago.
I don't know what to do. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
me neither. But I mean, I know what to do.
Fresneda, I guess. Just
Right now we roll with Fresneda. Long term, we just have to get Travasus back and maybe the Greek guy that's destroying Riwav will maybe shell out 15 million.
Marinakis or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
Angelos.
Marinakis. We'll
He's
see.
nice,
Maybe
he's a
he can
nice
take
Greek
this.
boy.
Yeah,
He's a nice
he's
Greek
a
boy.
Malacca.
Something.
I shouldn't be saying that actually.
You should.
You really I've learned only now what that meant. By the way, like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that.
No, I shouldn't say that. First yellow card of the game.
Yellow card.
But yeah, bro, a frustrating game.
He's got a yellow. I just saw you actually have a yellow card.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
incredible. We all gotta get those. We gotta get yellow
First
card.
yellow,
We gotta get a
first
whistle.
I'm like Maxi right now, bro. Yellow for menacing.
That's a yellow for dissent. It's a dissent
Facts.
yellow.
Yeah. Yellow card for dancing like Vinny. Yeah, well, what I was gonna say, like I said earlier, they got their goal taken away. I'm not mad at it per se. I'd probably be fuming if it was the other way around. But if that goal stood, I'd also be fine with that. It is what it is. There's a penalty on Mungaj in the first half as well.
Mm-hmm.
A clear penalty on Mungaj in the first half. I've looked through the highlights of this game. It doesn't even mention it.
If he takes a touch, instead of cross it first time, it's a clear penalty.
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
It's still a clear penalty.
That shouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Exactly. Him getting tackled like that is what sort of fucks up the cross.
It's the same thing as like, getting, tripped up and then trying to stay on your feet and then having a shitty cross. But if you just dove, you probably would get a pen,
Yeah.
Because he just is taken out from behind so late, so stupidly. But because he's already played the cross and like the ball is out of his possession or whatever, like I guess it's like doesn't matter anymore. But ridiculous. And then, bro, he hit the post as well.
Yeah.
He had another like goal line-ish scramble incident that he was involved in.
Yeah.
Dropped a new headband look for us.
Yeah.
I thought today was
he's definitely online.
And then it ended up with a substitution that I think he was a little bit pissed at.
Yeah.
No, but it was the right choice because you have to drop Maxi and put in another winger, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because he then proceeded to.
Sacrificed.
Who did he put in after for
Would have
Mungish?
been Jenny.
He put
probably.
in Jenny. Yeah, exactly.
That's the only winger I'm seeing that was subbed on.
Jenny.
So it had to have been Jenny.
I thought for a second I thought Fayet played this game, but he didn't. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
So,
he didn't get burned this game.
With Jenny, by the way, the way he was crying against Porto, I thought bro was out for like weeks.
I thought he was dead. I thought it was done.
And this is the curious case of Sporting at this point. You're either dead for months or it's
fine.
nothing, bro. Like man the fuck up.
The worst looking injury alive, you're like out for a couple days. The most innocuous little thing, and it's like you might be dead.
What was just
it makes no
Nothing
sense.
happened.
Yeah. Pot had a poor game, but he was playing at 9. He had a chance though. He had a chance. I can't remember.
He had a chance or two, but like again, he's not a natural striker, so it was different.
Yeah, but we need Pot to get back to his best. I thought Trincão had a good game. I liked the Maxi game. We already discussed Luis Guilherme. I think I don't want to start killing him just yet too, because I've been patient, but we need to potentially have a serious conversation with Hillman, because bro's been dropping stinker after stinker after stinker.
He missed the header from the 2. Basically.
Yeah.
And he also prevented Inacio from scoring it as well.
Yeah.
So it's just a double whammy.
And then I don't know the stats, but he has to be like at 50% when it comes to progressive passes too. Very lazy with the ball, very lazy even in defense at times. I mean, 25 million is cheap, but listen, 30, 35, 40 at this point, like 40 is a miracle, I'd say, but like a 35 million plus 10 maybe, or 30 million plus 10, I might take that, to be honest with you. And we need to start looking at a replacement for him.
What did he cost over 20, didn't he?
Yeah, like I think so, probably.
Right?
He was like captain of
It wasn't cheap.
Yeah,
wasn't
cheap.
Fair.
He's one of the higher. I'll check transfer market. He's one of the higher ones. Like not that that's a crazy bar these days.
No,
but
I think he's like probably 2 or 3 overall highest for us.
Yeah. Luis Suarez now is probably first. No.
He'd be up there.
Yeah, because he was 25, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's my only other thing. And then Bragança, beautiful story. To the exact day that he got.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Scores the winner. And scores a header like that. That's insane. He was even saying like he doesn't even remember scoring a header in like the B team. Maybe he scored it in like the youth teams, but like never in like the B team since he was been a professional. So that's insane.
Hillman is as of recording, he is number 5 on the all-time most expensive at 19.5. He was actually more expensive than Harder. Fortis was 22, Suarez was 22.2, Gyökeres was 24, and Ugarte was actually 20. Oh, that's what I'm 24.5.
Ugarte?
That can't be right.
Maybe.
Because we did buy like.
We did.
We bought more of his pass. We bought more of his pass, right?
Yeah.
But still, yeah. So right, transfer market has him in top 5.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where we stand on the transfer. Yeah, I agree with you. Hillman is not like the last month or so. I mean, even before the transfer saga, he was kind of like you just said it. He was kind of stinky. He's been really smelly. Like he's got BO. He needs some.
At least he convinced the ref to check the VAR. Finally.
Yeah, thank God he did. That was the most useful thing he did all game.
I've seen Benfica fans like complaining about that they're like, look at him. He said to the ref, go.
Benfica fans after this week don't have any
right now.
Benfica fans after this week have 0 legs to stand on about anything. I'm just gonna put that out there now.
No,
and I am not
this is before.
I don't care. They have nothing to stand on this week.
Hillman's tried that so many times and it's not worked, but that time he finally got
that time it worked. But yeah, overall, I won't say a poor game because we had like so many chances to score, and other than the goal that was taken away from them,
they had like
one other chance that they were through on goal.
Spell. Yeah,
they were through on goal, and Rui Silva's aura just threw the guy off, and he shot it wide. I thought we were about to.
It looked like it was in the net, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the commentator thought he scored.
Goal! No way.
No,
Even the commentator thought he scored, and I went, fuck. And I'm like, wait, that's not in the net.
Yeah.
What? Like, yeah, even the commentator got by that one. That was crazy. Do we have anything else to add onto this game? I think we've kind of covered most of the big stuff. We've covered Veneti's down pretty well, I'd say.
Was there another incident of some sort?
There might have been. Look, this was a game. This was a game where there probably was another one.
Really.
If we're missing another incident, we'll come back to it. But I think we're good for this
I don't
game.
think we are.
Yeah. Do we want to talk election or do we want to talk Benfica, Real Madrid first? Because that's one of our potential.
There's not really much to talk election other than Bruno Sa
officially announced candidacy.
Official. He has the signatures. He's on the ballot.
He had a video.
It's kind of interesting that he's list A and Fernandez is list B. Like you would think that.
So can you explain? Because I'm layman's. Like explain like I'm 5. What does this mean exactly?
What do you
list
mean?
A, list B. Like what's the difference?
It's like his team. You
okay.
Like the president, the Mesa de Assembleia Geral.
Oh, okay. So it's like your cabinet essentially.
Yeah. So it's like list A because you're not just voting for Bruno Sa or Fernandez. You know, you're voting for the full slate.
That's right.
So yeah, that's all it is.
All right, fair. Yeah, he did announce officially. I mean, it was rumored for a couple weeks. It was officially announced this past week. He had a fancy-ish looking.
He's posting like kind of legit shit on Instagram. He also dropped like
he had a good his announcement video was kind of legit. Like it was
posted like 20 points that he wants to focus his candidacy on. I will translate them and post them by the end of the week.
Yeah, please.
I just haven't had time today. But I will get that done. So check the Twitter page for that if you're more interested on his candidacy specifically. Obviously, it's probably not going to be much of a race, but
I don't expect it to be.
If it gets even slightly interesting, I think it's good for the club.
It's good to have someone there just to force debates.
Gets a little momentum. If there's a debate, we'll see.
I mean, there will be at least.
When I checked his Instagram, there was like 200 followers the other day. Now there's like 1,200. So make of that what you will.
12 times his free, 10 times his Instagram following overnight. Wish that could happen to us.
But yeah,
that's us.
Not much else. Haven't heard any rumors of any third person or more. Just those two for now.
Not happening either.
I think it's gonna be just the two of them. Especially at this point with how fast it's approaching. I don't think anybody else really has time to even make something semi legit.
Yeah, really running out of time.
Yeah, like if you were gonna do it, like you would have done it in the last couple weeks, like he did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just quickly looking at the points here.
Okay.
Quickly, I'll mention a few that come up to like that spring to my attention.
Please.
Number 4 is a reunion with the Nucleus to hear them.
That'd be good.
Work with them. Okay. Blah blah blah. I mean, we'll see what that means, but just
it's vague enough. It's vague enough, but yeah.
To analyze and potentially remodel the Formação Centro do Jogador, like the academy in a sense, like how we bring up players.
Okay.
Some work to the academy.
Work-wise.
Gabinete de ADN, the United DNA as Man United fans.
You sure?
I guess that's what he's saying there.
All right.
He said something about, there it is, retomar a aposta no desporto feminino. So, investing basically more in the female game, which is actually urgently needed.
It's the last couple years, it's like it seems like such disarray. Like that's one that I think should be talked about more.
Almost shithoused an epic win tonight, but not to be.
What was the final score?
They lost in pens.
Oh, so they're out in the quarterfinals.
Yes, they
didn't get to watch a game.
They won 1-0. They kind of a miracle that occurred. Scored a bike.
So considering how decimated this team has been by departures, I'm shocked they even.
The other team had a lot of chances.
Yeah,
but we had a few as well.
Considering how hodgepodge that team is right now, like they have nobody. I couldn't name you anybody on the team outside of Telma at this point.
She scored a bike. She scored the bike.
Yeah, like I could name you Telma. I think Rita's still there. Claudia
Borbun
Natu.
Segundo.
Who?
Good
Claudia
second.
Natu's still there, and I think Brenda Perez is still on this team for now.
Yes,
Like
I
that's
think
about
so.
I can name.
They made
four.
a goalkeeper sub in the 120th minute.
Yeah,
Put in an 18.
they did it. They did a Louis Van Gaal.
Put in an 18-year-old Polish goalkeeper.
That's crazy work.
Crazy.
Got close to one.
Got close. Yeah, they tried the Louis Van Gaal Galaxy brain.
Did not work out, sadly.
She's the PK specialist. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
crazy. PK
At
special didn't
18.
save one.
That's crazy.
That's some work. Yeah, I'm considering that team has like nobody right now. I'm shocked they even
I know,
made it that far. Made it that far in the European competition too. Like we're that close to the semis.
For context, in UEFA rankings, we were 41 and they're 22. So I mean, it would have been an upset for sure if we knocked them out.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Disappointing. So we kind of cut you off to talk women's team. What are some of the other points if you have any interest?
Nothing else really like springs to mind. Like
I know he talked about
other than
the clocks at some point. That was something he wanted to do. No,
nothing that he put on this 20-point thing.
Okay,
really.
I know
maybe
that was
it had something
discussed.
more with the nucleus. Maybe that's what he means by that too. The only other thing, point 18, and how many times have we heard this?
Oh, no.
Modernizar o website oficial do clube.
We've been hearing that for
modernize the
15
website.
years.
I mean, we've been doing it slowly.
Our
Still got a long
website
way to go.
is horrible. Our website and our online
An
store
app,
are
maybe, you know.
horrible. Our website is so bad.
It's so slow, dude.
It's so slow.
It
in
is
2026.
the slowest website on the internet. Like
It might be the slowest.
I've
website
never
mankind.
been on a website in the last like decade that still goes that slow. It's like impressive.
It's incredible.
And another one, if we had a shot for every time we heard it.
Oh, no.
Develop and launch the Sporting mobile app.
Oh,
the
get
app,
out!
let's go,
Touch
let's
grass.
go. This
With
time-
Get out of
features,
here.
with
Get out of
features
here.
such as electronic tickets, online voting, match
Get
information, virtual shop, and direct interaction with members.
We have
All
heard
right.
this for
I
50
am ready.
years.
I am ready.
The clock one he says here is end of the culture of fear and punishment. No retaliation against members who wish to express public opinions, regardless of constructive criticism. I think that's probably what you mean.
That's
there.
probably the clock stuff. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember there was something kind of in there that people were like, "Oh, it's to do with the clocks." That's probably it.
Yeah.
The website, and the app we've been hearing for 15
Anyone
years.
ever been
Our
to,
website is
Cantino
horrible.
the Sa?
Huh?
Anyone ever been to Cantino the Sa or Dusa? I think it's the name of his restaurant.
Never.
Next
Where is
Alvalade.
it?
It's like across from João Rocha ish.
Okay. No,
Oh.
I've never been. I've
I've
only
been
ever
to
been
it.
to like a Núcleo in Porto.
I've been to like a little cafe over there, but I don't know if that was it. I'll
That
have
was
to
the
check
one?
map. I don't think it was it.
Whip out Google Maps real
I'll
quick.
have to whip out Google Maps. I don't think I've been there, and I've certainly not been there pregame on a game day. But yeah, he seems like
Which
an
is a
interesting
shame.
character.
I've been to. I'm not sure if you guys are aware. Ubarbas. It's like a restaurant off.
I've heard of it.
Unfortunately, I'm
Cabrita.
aware of it.
I've heard
Yeah,
of
I've
it.
been there. It's like a big Benfica guy who does
Was it good?
Not bad, actually. I can't even lie. Can't even lie.
Look,
That's
when
a
the food-
funny-
when-
I
when the
went.
food's
I
good,
went
the food's
like
good, man.
my cousin brought me there. My cousin's also Sportingista,
Yeah.
and
You guys where?
yeah,
He was like, "Let me tell you, this is the truth. Don't worry about it."
So here's it, and this was like maybe like 10 years ago. This is before the podcast, so it's been a while. And the waitress asks us because it's me. I brought two buddies of mine to Portugal, and then my
Yeah.
cousin. And like the waitress asks us, like, "Oh, do you guys watch soccer? Like, what's your favorite team?" My one buddy's like Barcelona. My other buddy is from Braga, so he says Braga. My cousin says Beta Mar, and then I'm an idiot. I'm like,
Love that
I'm
guy.
panicking there a bit. I'm like, Toronto FC, and then the whole table starts fucking laughing.
And the way she's
I
like, "Who
was
the
like,
fuck is Toronto FC?"
Incredible group of answers.
Incredible ball knowledge between that
Also,
group.
because this is like a day after we watched Benfica Sporting too.
Oh,
So
Lord.
like I'm like still like PTSD from like being spat at and shit like that.
Yeah.
from going to the luge with my
being
Sporting
called
jersey.
slurs, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
fun story.
I've heard of that place. Not had the pleasure to
Buy
venture.
Bush. It's good though. It's good food. It's good seafood. If you like seafood, at least.
Hey,
It's good.
food. Hey, if it's good, it's good. I'm not going to discriminate.
No facts.
Speaking of Benfica and slurs
And
allegations because this is one of these two teams is likely to be our Champions League opponent in the official round of 16. This was the playoff.
Bodo won today. If Bodo goes through, I think we get Bodo.
Who did Bodo play?
Inter.
What was the score? Where do they tie?
3-1.
3-1 against Inter Milan.
Yeah. It's in are they from Norway or are they?
They're Norwegian.
From Norway, right?
They're Norwegian.
Yeah.
It's in Norway, and they play in turf. It's cold as fuck over there, so that's.
So Inter couldn't do it on a cold winter night in Norway.
Facts.
That's what we're gathering.
So we'll see.
How is you're hosting the Winter Olympics? How have you not done this?
Facts. In Milan too. That's
in
funny.
Milan. That's what I'm saying. The Olympics are in Milan.
Facts.
How have you not prepared?
On Bodo, real quick, because maybe Sporting fans might look at it like, oh shit, like we're gonna get Bodo instead of Inter. This is amazing. Bodo in like the last month and a half have beaten out Inter, Atleti, and Man City.
They're on a run.
So
that's like a football manager-esque run right there.
They're a tough team. Even last year, if I'm not mistaken,
they were a tricky team last year.
They went semifinals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were a tricky team in Europe last year too. I remember seeing.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think it's the most northern trip as well in Europe. So
is it is it?
We got them. Might be fucked.
Yeah. But I'm just saying because we'd be remiss and not comment on what happened in the Benfica Real Madrid game. Because that's also one of our potential opponents. Cristiani allegedly calling Vinicius Jr. a couple slurs. We don't know for sure because he covered his mouth. He did one of these, covered his mouth, and then proceeded to say, I didn't call him a racial slur. I called him a homophobic slur instead, which is not like any better, by the way. I just want to point out that is just as bad in the context. And it's I hope it's not true for their sake, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting, despicable behavior if that is true. And I seeing Benfica fans even trying to defend. Seeing anybody try to defend that behavior is brutal. The club shows some shame. Show a little bit of restraint and shame one fucking time. That is embarrassing. If that was Sporting who released that comunicado and footage, I would be embarrassed for the club right now. That is embarrassing behavior from a professional football club.
Yeah, mind you, William Carvalho and Coentrão did do a thing a few years ago, but
it was
it still wasn't this bad.
It wasn't good.
Still isn't this bad.
It wasn't this bad.
The video that they posted that totally did not absolve them of anything,
bro.
Shameless behavior.
When I saw that posted, I literally had to check like 5 times to make sure that was the
actual post from them,
not like a parody account or someone who just changed their name to Benfica
and had like the verification bot already.
Yeah. And then I was like, no, they actually tweeted this, and the video is just on. The video low-key makes it worse.
It makes it look even worse than what it is.
Because the thing is, I think we're at that point, it's like, okay, this player is being racist. And then it's just like the fans are actually also being racist. The video they posted, the guy, other than calling him like a son of a bitch, he's saying, you animal. Like, what are you doing?
And all the video shows is that they were like a foot away from each other. Like
they're like, he couldn't have heard it. Even if he said something, he couldn't have heard anything. I'm like,
but
he's like a foot away.
So here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that I thought. I saw that before I went to bed. It was about 11 p.m. I saw that it had been posted 1 hour ago. So that was probably posted 10 p.m.
They posted that
Eastern time. Which is
like middle of the night.
3 a.m. Portugal time. Like that is a late night post.
Comunicado.
Terrible decision. I was like, I'm gonna wake up and this is gonna be deleted because this is fucking.
No, it's still up.
So too.
No, dude, it is not deleted. It is still up. You can go look at it right now.
They are getting clowned on all fronts on social media, deservedly, because that's despicable behavior. And I don't want to loop all Benfica, because there's a good chunk of Benfica fans that are saying this is horrendous behavior from the club and the player, and they should be ashamed. Like large swaths of the fan base. But if you're one of the that pocket of Benfiquistas that is trying to defend this, go play in traffic. Like, you are despicable.
Not covered himself in glory in this episode.
No.
A lot of Benfica fans have not covered themselves in glory.
Nope.
Rui Costa and the club admin has not covered themselves in glory. It's honestly
Rui Costa scrapping last night.
Sad.
It is really bad PR for Portugal in general.
It's bad. It's horrible PR for Portuguese football right now.
Listen, I was just having dinner with my dad, and Sam TV was saying the same thing, like, "Oh, the Portuguese league looks bad." Blah 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 blah.
It does.
No, Benfica looks bad. It's Benfica.
Brother.
That's not how they're going to perceive it.
At least on the timeline, all I see is like the biggest clubs in Portugal, Sporting Porto, the biggest club in Lisbon, Sporting. Like, yeah. I don't see this being like reflecting in terms of, and the other thing is too, it's like, this is such an easy thing for like a Portuguese club to sort of be like, you know, this player is in the wrong. It's not like they're defending one of their own per se. Like, even in a sense, like, he's not even from their academy, really.
It's obviously a much lower stakes scenario and a much lesser event because it's a random person and not a player. But there was an incident at the Porto Sporting basketball game 1 or 2 weeks ago where a Sporting fan was like, I think like making monkey sounds or something at a Porto player. And he got kicked out.
He got booted.
And
within 24 hours too. Like,
there was a statement about it, I think. Yeah. You know, like they weren't being like, nah, we stand with the fan. I mean, I guess it's easier to just do that to a random guy than a player, but like, I don't know. I guess it makes me feel slightly better about how that was handled versus this.
That's how you should generally handle that. If someone's being a shithead, you remove, if it's a fan, which we've seen multiple times, like we've seen in England a lot, unfortunately, which is they get removed, they get a ban, they get a really harsh slap on the wrist, and it's like, you can't go to football anymore because you're an asshole. Stay home and think about what you did, you moron. And we handled that situation kind of the same, which is you're not allowed at games anymore because you had to be an idiot. It is tougher when it's a player, and it's tougher when it's like your Benfica and it's your own player. You don't have to be a shameless. You don't have to be honestly
just say, you know, we take this seriously. And we're looking into
it. You know, we'll cooperate with, if there's an investigation, we'll cooperate. You don't go out on the defensive. Like, it is PR 101.
Yeah. When it's pretty, I don't know. It's not clear, but it's clear that something happened.
Something was
said.
Because you can see them. You can see the moment where they're kind of like back and forth, and you can see the exact set, like frame by frame, where Vinicius like, snapped.
And to me too, it's not even just Vinny flipping; it's also Mbappe flipping too. And because Mbappe, I mean, you could say what you want about Vinny. I don't think he did anything wrong last night either, of course.
No.
But it's one thing about Vinny, because you can say Vinny like which is another crazy argument. Like, oh, he provocated this, like
the old victim blame.
He started it. Okay, so he provoked the fans a bit.
Mbappe is not this type of, you know, Mbappe doesn't have this history, if you will, if you want to say like that, like. You know, so this is just so much clearer that there's
my thing there. He provoked the fan. Let's say he provokes the fans. Fine, he provoked the fans. You can give him some shit. That does not give you the license to then call him a racial slur mid-game.
And then the crowd as well. The crowd going crazy too.
Like, that does not give you the license. Yeah. Like, I get you pay a ticket, you can chant what you want. Don't chant that stupid shit.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
And then it's also like all the clips that are now coming out, even by the fans themselves, that
it's bad.
Clearly make it like this was like if you're a person of color, especially as a Benfica fan, which is a lot because there's a lot of athletes of color, and obviously probably one of the biggest in or the biggest in Portugal, Zebu, right? So that obviously going to bring a fan base of people of color to Benfica, right? Mm-hmm. How uncomfortable must you felt in the stadium yesterday, which we've seen clips of?
How uncomfortable are you on social media the last couple days?
Of course.
Yeah.
And that also brings me to my other point too. But, being in the stadium last night must have been super uncomfortable for you because, you know, you're hearing these slurs and like your skin color is is pretty much the same about Vinny. They're pretty much talking about you too. I also want to mention this, that it's like right now, a lot of Portuguese fans of other clubs, especially, we're doing like this holier than thou sort of shtick. And like Chris mentioned, we're not immune to this either. Like every fan base
has shit
everywhere, not just everywhere have these.
We remember
fans.
some of the incidents with Guimarães in the past few years.
And nowadays, not to make this like a super political thing, but nowadays it feels like this is a lot easier to come across again. It's a lot more permissible to speak these views and have it seem like, oh, this is just my view in life and blah blah blah. It feels
like people are more emboldened to act like that.
Facts. Let me also just mention, if you're the type of Portuguese fan, whether you're Porto, Benfica, or Sporting, that I've seen in my timeline in the last few weeks, saying racist things to, for example, to the Indian community in Canada, try to excuse the Donald Trump post like a week ago with Obama's saying that, oh, it's not racist that he had them as monkeys. Like, if you like, think that's racist,
why did he have that? That's
racist. You're the racist mind. But nowadays, or today, you're saying like, oh my God, can you see Benfica right now? Benfica is such a disgrace. Blah 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 blah. You're the disgrace more than anything, because you're also like inhibiting these same actions, these same.
It's funny, when they're not the ones being called out for it. That's the problem. It's funny, to them when you're not the one being called out on bullshit behavior, and it's despicable, and you're not welcome here.
Fair enough. Maybe this does look bad. Not maybe I've changed my own mind. Maybe this does look bad on the Portuguese league. Although this is definitely more of a Benfica thing, because I think, like I said, the more clips that come out from last night will also show the fans in Benfica. I'm sure I've already seen them dig up like the Hulk goal from
that was bad.
Fun fact, I was at that game.
You were at the Hulk game?
Yeah.
The Hulk banana game? Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a trivia fact.
They were throwing golf balls too, which I saw.
What a banger, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say all of that to say this is all the same old thing. I can't believe we're in 2026 and this is
still
experiencing, which is like the same thing we were saying in 2025, which is the same thing we were saying in 2024, same thing we were saying in 2020, 2015, 2010, etc. So of course it's despicable to do all of this. I think it's unfortunately, this is again another reflection of where we are as a society as a whole.
There's a post, Danny, that Sporting did in like 2022.
Yeah,
like standing with Vinny, about racism, and it's like it's just like this. Literally, it's just the same. Like nothing has changed. Been 4 years or whatever. Same exact spot or worse.
Exactly.
Maybe even.
Yeah. Because I mean, growing up, it's not like we didn't have these cases. Fuck, I still remember like Danny Alves eating that banana. By the way, like we've grown up with this. This is something that's
we've seen it happen like an incident every several months to a year, right? Like
exactly. It's just I just feel like it's sad
that it's still happens.
More permissible more and more. I mean, even if you look into Cristiani, like look at who's leading his country right now. Look at how open his society, his culture has been with racism. So maybe that's why he felt
even like other Argentine players, man.
Bro. And again, it's not that long ago that the Argentinian national team on a Copa America game were singing a very racist chant about France.
Yeah.
So to say, unfortunately, and this just comes bad maybe as a white guy saying this. Unfortunately, this still does not surprise me that these ignorant minds are still out here, and these ignorant minds are currently in the game making millions. But they can say that some shit, hide it under their fucking jersey, and just plausible deniability. And then it's just more disgusting that the club is just going to be behind them. It's disgusting that a guy like Mourinho, who's had such a golden like history when it comes to Africa and
to defend that behavior.
Hit him with the Benfica has a black friend.
Hit him with the I have black friend, which is brutal. It was
my girlfriend's Angolan, bro. I should just start coming out here saying the N-word and shit like that. Like I can say it now. Like it's insane. It's insane.
Please don't. You'll get us them out.
Of course I won't. Of course I won't. I'm not trying to, bro. She'll kill me. Let alone like
I hope so. She better. If she does not, one of us will.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying like that's such like that's so stupid.
Yeah.
That was such a stupid argument from Mourinho to say like,
well, he provoked
this
the
club
fans.
can't be racist. Like Eusebio's our king. So then it's like, okay, if the club can't be racist, like you can say that comment. That's fine to say that comment, but then
You can't
take
follow it
action
up
on the
with
player.
that.
You can't say like Eusebio's our king. We can't be racist, but then be like, but Vinny was asking for it. What?
Yeah, like that's the victim.
That
The
can't be the
victim
case.
blaming is what pissed
If
me off the
Eusebio's your
most.
king, you get Cristiani the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Cristiani doesn't play another game. You find a way to freeze his salary, and then you give him the Marcus Greenwood like
Treatment.
the Marcus Greenwood treatment.
Banish him.
You know what I mean? Even though he's making millions in Marseille, but it's to a lesser degree of what he could have made.
This isn't meant to be a joke. Do they pull a Liverpool Luis Suarez 2014 where they come out with like I stand with Cristiani shirts for warm up?
We'll see.
They might be like I really for Benfica's sake, I hope to God they do not do that. That will be the most embarrassing thing.
I wouldn't put it past
they've already
them.
done in a string of embarrassing thing, but the fact that is even something that has remotely entered my possibility is a sad state of affairs.
Bro, and a sad state of affairs is just like they have these case studies. Again, this isn't the first time this has happened in sport, let alone in football. They have these case studies and they don't think like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe this is like a stretch.
But they
maybe
do it anyways.
Maybe we should take a breather and see what exactly has happened or see how we can at least strategize to come out of the situation to look decent. Their PR team needs to be fucking fired.
This is as someone who has worked in marketing, who studied PR, this is the total opposite of how you're supposed to handle any PR situation. You do not handle it on the offensive like they have.
Yeah.
Like that is PR 101 is you don't act like you're the victim here in this situation.
They they had a small fire and they thought, let's extinguish this by dropping gasoline.
Throw some gasoline, that'll put it out. It's liquid. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fire doesn't like liquid. That's what they thought.
They have a stove fire and decided to go put water on it.
Like it's a sad state of affairs. This is gonna be an investigation for sure.
Yeah. And last thing
from FIFA, like
moving forward, I don't want any Benfica fan to ever tell me like, oh, I'm the club that has Maxi Araujo, que nojento, Mateus Reis, oh, you're a club with Mateus Reis. From here on out, no Benfica fan can tell me about that. You guys are literally protecting child porn to distributors.
Your Benfica might be real prison FC for real.
Yeah,
Benfica might be prison FC IRL. Like not even kind.
Mind you, we're not perfect at that situation either. We have a striker with a case. Don't get me wrong.
No, and we said like if that's proven to be bad, then like get him out.
Facts.
I'm seeing sections like not all Benfiquistas. Again, I don't want to loop every Benfiquista in this because that's not fair behavior at all. 100%. But I'm seeing sections of that fan base, especially online, who are like, he's done nothing wrong and Vinicius asked for it. And I don't see the issue. And like to just dismiss it so brazenly like that, like show some shame. Like show some humanity for the love of God, like one time. Like what is the matter with you people?
Yeah.
Like Mr. Rogers would be so disappointed in them. Like he would just be like, they're not like you're not a neighbor to me, pal.
Roger Schmidt?
No, Mr. Rogers. The show.
I'm kidding.
Roger Schmidt.
Roger Schmidt.
Well, we don't know about him.
He'd be disappointed too, I'd say.
I think he'd be disappointed.
This isn't the club I left, man.
Yeah.
Not
you know his quote that he's like, if you love football, you love Benfica. I think nowadays is if you love football, you hate Benfica.
Yeah, he might have a different opinion now. I would like to get his second opinion on that. On that matter.
I hate for this to be a Ja Rule moment, but what does Roger
What
Schmidt
does Roger Schmidt make of all this? Who's a Benfica that we haven't heard from? Who's like a footballer we haven't heard from in a hot minute that we don't need to hear from? Like, what's Simao think of this?
Yeah, well, Louis Zhang came out actually. And
what does Louis Zhang think of this?
Louis Zhang was saying like, and he had the perfect. I thought he played. He said it perfectly. He was like,
he had a good
saying
response.
Like Benfica is my like second, like my second skin, right?
Yeah, he was there for how
But
long, right?
you need to racists. Basically, racists have no honor to wear this jersey, and that to me, it's like the perfect way to go about it. Like, like they could have easily been
They
saying
could have
it
turned
like
it into
that.
a PR win.
This shirt it has no room for racism because look at our history, blah 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 blah. They could have
That's a
easily
guy.
made a clear statement with this,
and that's a guy who you value his opinion because one, he was a great player. I like, even though he wasn't on.
He was working for Benfica up until a few years ago. I thought he was still at Benfica. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought so too. He was the captain he was a Brazilian, and he was captain for how long for that team? Like for a long time. That's someone who you value their opinion.
And he also slammed into Ricardo for that Taça da Liga final, so fuck him.
He also caused some issues.
But I enjoy he hit it right on the money.
Like Brazilian national team player, that's a guy with credibility to his name too.
Exactly.
That's someone
He's Brazilian, and he played for Benfica for many years. Like
was the captain for many years.
If anything, he's the perfect person to be impartial in the situation.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Like when he speaks, you listen.
Sometimes I don't know about all of that, but
at
least in this situation, I listened to him and I liked what he said.
In most situations, he played at a high enough. Like I'd give him. Hey, Louis Al's talking. Shut up for a second. Hey, shut up for a second. Louis Al's saying some stuff. I want to hear what he's got to say. I want to hear what Louis Al has to say.
Fair. Yeah.
Fair. I have nothing to add other than people are despicable and it's sad. To the situation. I don't want to talk about it. It's sad. I hate.
I only want to add one thing that's different from this, but it also happened yesterday. Otamendi showed the World Cup that he has tattooed on his.
He showed his World Cup, his Copa America, and his Finalissima trophies.
And I just want to say it's just such a shame that in the 2010s or the late 2010s, whenever you played for our club, I can't remember the timeline now. I'm old. Yeah. It's just a shame that Anderson Polga did not have a tattoo of the World Cup because it could have helped us in so many banter moments.
We could have had a couple.
Where it's you're losing. Oh, I'm losing 4-0 to Porto. Do you have a World Cup? No, Anderson.
Yeah, but you know what? How many guys would have?
Yeah, well, here's a photo of Romario holding the trophy. How do you like that?
Here's our guy with a shitty little haircut.
Here's my stats. That World Cup 0-0 minutes 0-0.
Who is the Raptors coach? He had a stat line 0-0-0-0-0-0-0. That's Anderson Polga. It would have been funny for him to clown that, but that would have been the first thing. You didn't play, brother. You were just there.
But still
counts.
You were the kid who got an A on the group project that didn't do anything.
I wish Anderson Polga did that, bro.
It would have been funny, but he would have got clowned back just as easily. That was
before tattoos were as mass proliferated as they are today.
That's true.
No, that's true. It wasn't until all the Spanish guys started doing them 2010s and stuff with the World Cups and the Euros and the Champions Leagues that kind of started to become a bit of a trend for footballers.
Facts.
I got nothing. I'm drained.
Anyways, let's do predictions and
we will get right on out of here. Let me share my screen quick here and pull up the predictions. 1 second. Okay, so we had Famalicao at home. Scoreline was a 1-0 win, so we all got points at some point. Sam actually gets the exact scoreline because he had 1-0. Nice. So he gets the point for the win. He gets the 2 bonus points for the exact score. I only got a point for the win, as did you two. We didn't get any goal scorer because it was Bragança. Standings are as follows: is Chris at 29, Danny, you're at 50. Sam has made up a bit of ground and given himself some breathing room between you at 53 with the exact score line, and I sit at 65. Our next game is Moreirense, I think. Is it Moreirense?
Yeah, it is. No, it is. Right.
Okay. I'll start with you, Chris. Predictions for Moreirense. This is Moreirense away.
Yeah.
We struggle with them away sometimes.
1-0 win.
Yeah, honestly, fair. Own goal.
Rafael Nel.
Whoa, that might be one of the craziest predictions we've had all season. That might be one of the craziest predictions we've had all season. All right, Danny, what are you saying and why?
Hold on. I'm just trying to remind myself of what Moreirense did this weekend. I can't remember now.
I don't know.
I feel it was a win. 2-1 win away to Rio Ave. They kind of doo-doo, though, if I do recall. Oh, no, 6th place, actually. Let me see their form. They lost 2-1 at home to Gil Vicente. Lost 1-0 away to Guimarães. 1-0 win to Santa Clara.
They're in sixth place. They're in sixth place right now.
Yeah. I think they'll be without Travasuja at least.
Yeah,
it's going to be a statement win for us. I think a 3-0.
3-0. Oh, that's not 3.
And I'm gonna go with a
Nell hat trick.
I'm gonna go with an own goal hat trick.
Own goal hat trick would be crazy work.
I'm gonna go with Luis Guilherme. I'm gonna go with a Suarez. And I'll go with Trincão.
2-1. Let me fix Guilherme's spelling there. All right, I'm gonna go 2-0. And I'm going to go Suarez and Bragança off the bench.
Back-to-back games?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I feel like Trincão will come close a couple times, but he'll probably get like an assist on one of them.
Loki, Bragança with 2 goals, and he's had like what? Like
big goals.
100 minutes maybe at best? 90 minutes at best?
He's probably had a full 90 minutes, yeah. We do have standing /Avs watch to get to. So right now the standings are as follows.
Avs won this weekend.
I'm gonna get there. Hang on a second.
Sorry.
Well, you're older, Speed Racer. Porto is still at first, 4 points ahead. We're at 55 points behind their 59. Benfica at 52, and then it's everybody else. But Avs Watch or AVS Watch, they did win this week. They have a win, their first win of the season. They are on 8 points. They're going down. Like there's no question they're going down.
There's 4 wins.
Yeah.
4 wins. They need to rifle off 4 wins in a row.
Go look who Avs play this weekend. Oh wait, a dub is incoming, bro. That club is in turmoil, bro. A dub is incoming, bro.
It would be the funniest thing.
11 points this time next week.
They are halfway to the record, to tying the record.
Let me do what I do best, and that's gamble away my money. Let me see what the odds are here. The odds must be something stupid.
The odds are going to be interesting. So right now, AVS is at 8 points. The record is Penafiel in the 2005-6 season, who finished with 15 points, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll actually double check that now. I believe it's 15. I always forget if it's 15 or 16, but I want to be precise.
I think it's 15.
I think it's 15. I don't want 2006, 2007. I want 2005, 2006. That's the year. But it is 15. So they're just past halfway for the record. Wow, they were so like. Look at the next team. Like it was 34. It was Rio Ave and Guimarães both went down. Gil Vicente went down because of some financial stuff, and that
Now they played an ineligible player.
That's what it was.
Oh,
yeah. Good time.
But yeah, you look at Penafiel at 15, and then everybody else is like double the points. That's a bad team.
They tried.
So I was just halfway there.
Listen, let me give my financial advice this podcast as well. Since gambling is basically taking
financial
over the
advice
world.
from Danny, Lord.
Here we go. Away to Benfica plus 1,800 plus 1,100 to draw.
Free money
if you bet.
if you want to do a double chance, either Avs tie or draw plus 700. Listen, I won 1,300 2 weeks ago because Casapia was plus 1,300 to Porto. I'm not saying this is happening, but I have a little sensation in my stomach again.
All right.
Turmoil. The football gods surely have to punish this team.
I'm about to put a rack on it.
It would be funny.
Chill.
I wouldn't do that. I can't afford that.
$100
I can't
maybe.
afford that. $200. I can't even afford that right now. I got the low bank account notice this morning.
Listen, you can always dip into your line of credit.
That's a good way to make some money real quick, you know.
Yeah. What's the saying? It's like you're only one bet away from making it all back.
True. True.
Also, what difference is crypto and betting on Avs to beat Benfica in this time?
Essentially,
there is no difference.
Essentially, very little.
The slot machine, basically.
You would be better off betting on Avs than betting on like an NFT.
Remember
big time.
Yeah.
Like
I like Avs as odds.
It's easy to sit there and say NFTs were a waste of money. you know, here in 2025. But it was also easy 5 years ago to say that's still a waste of money.
Yeah. and if I may give some betting advice as a losing gambler, the longer it's 0-0, the higher the odds become.
The better your odds go. Yeah.
0-0 at 30 minutes. If you see it at plus 2,200 or something, 2,500. I mean, what's the loss? What's the
incoming Benfica goal in the second minute?
Yeah, don't worry. The moment I bet on it too.
Benfica goal like 2.5 minutes in.
I'll let the timeline know if I bet on it. If I don't
well,
bet on it, if I do,
you'll let us know
stay
first.
The fuck away.
That's the thing. Daniel lets the chat know first, and then the timeline. So we'll know first. And we're like, ooh.
Yeah. Last time, at least. Listen, I wasn't even trying to bet on it last time, but Sam showed me he bet $1 on Casapia beating Porto. So I thought,
why not?
Let's do it. Let's do 100.
Seems like a good idea.
Seems legit.
It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. It turned out to be a good idea. It just took a minute for it to be a good idea.
Yeah. Take me at my 1 win. Don't look at my 5.
Don't look at his 5 losses. Look at his 1 win.
True.
Thank you.
Don't look at me at my 2021 to 2026 Jose Mourinho. Look at me at my 2004 to 2010 Jose Mourinho.
Facts.
That's
and
what he's saying.
Dave Pereira, I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but
I hope so.
It's Braga Guimarães this weekend too.
Oh, that's a good game. That's a fun game.
Guimarães was at like plus 400, and he sent me a DM, and he's like, how is the odds like this favorable for Braga? It just doesn't make sense. Braga coming off
even the Braga fans like they should be favoring us like this.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
A game definitely to watch this weekend though. Braga, or Guimarães Braga.
What time is that? What day and what time is that game on?
I'll let you know right now. I think it's on Sunday.
What day do we play?
We play on Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Sorry, that's also Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So Saturday at 3:30 Eastern, Braga Guimarães. We play out 1, and Benfica also play out 1.
Oh, I love a good 1 o'clock Saturday game.
Yeah,
I love a good 1 o'clock start on a Saturday. I love being one of the early games.
I know we complained about playing after our rival. How do we feel about playing at the same time as our rivals?
I'm more worried about.
It doesn't happen very often.
No, just fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often that we play at the same time.
For
really,
TV reasons, it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll potentially put the pressure on Porto. So.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you want, is to sit there and say, all right, your move.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what everybody was doing to us last year when we had the lead. It was like, okay, we won your move, and we get the point or the 3 points, and be like, okay, fair enough.
Got to get it done though. That's
the thing. You got to do it.
That's the important part of this.
Yeah.
But
this is a good team.
And we've had some tough, they've become a bit of a tough away day for us last few years.
No, I mean it's a solid team. This isn't.
It is on TV. It is on TV because Modenen's home game. This is one of the last years of non-central.
Modenen's home game.
That's crazy. I forgot it. Good eye. I have forgotten Modenen's home.
Shout out TV.
I hope when they get the next, because they centralize in 2 or 3 years, by law they have no choice. Which, thank God, honestly. I hope that they do put a game of the week on a TV or an RTP.
So what does that mean by centralizing it? Sport TV don't have the exclusive.
So you can't have the Benfica TV
It'll
situation.
Just be more even,
and it will be more even distribution of TV revenue as opposed to instead of everybody negotiating on their own, what we all do now.
Yeah.
They do what the NHL and NBA and literally every league that's a real league does, which is we're going to negotiate as a collective. We will distribute a certain amount evenly, and then after that it's performance based, which is how it should have been for the last 20 years. But some people had to start their own channel and fuck around with it when they were going to do it the first time. So that's what it means by centralization. So my hope is that even if Sport TV keeps the games, is at least teams will get more money. But also it would be nice to have a game of the week on one of the open channels, because we get that now with RTPI, but you can't watch. They don't get that in the mainland. You only get that.
But it's never the
Benfica home game anymore.
It's never the Benfica home game, and it's
never a derby.
Never a derby or a classico.
Yeah. No, it's always.
Oh, they won't do that though. Sport TV also don't want to fuck up their money there.
But it's going abroad anyways. It doesn't get broadcast on RTP in Portugal. It only gets broadcast on RTP Internacional.
Yeah, true.
Now, people are, no, I'm not. Now,
No, like
people
if
are
there's they usually pick one of Benfica, Sporting, or Porto
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play.
to
But
play
if
abroad.
if so, let's say there is
Oh, I see what you mean by
a
abroad.
Porto
Yeah, yeah,
Sporting game and a Benfica home game that weekend,
yeah.
they will play the
A
Braga
Braga
game.
game.
Yeah. I see.
They
I
won't
see.
play the Classico, and right now, and because of
Mhm.
Benfica,
But that's also
today,
not
Benfica
that's not
today doesn't
horrible
allow
either,
them.
though, too, because then you're watching the quote unquote smaller teams in a sense.
No, for sure.
But
No, for
I hear what
sure.
you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying.
But it's like
Yeah.
if you want to put a game abroad, like put the big game abroad.
Yeah.
But Benfica TV screwed that because they're like, we're
Yeah.
not allowing you to broadcast our home games abroad
Yeah.
without our consent. And Sport TV is like, well, we're not going to let anybody abroad have the Clásicos or Derby games. So screw you. So
Yeah.
there is like usually one game week a season potentially where you might not get like a big
game.
like the big
Yeah.
3 game.
Yeah.
Because they don't broadcast that. They only broadcast that abroad, like on RTPI and like RTP Africa and stuff. They don't broadcast to like mainland Portugal.
Mhm.
Now, some people could be smart and use a VPN. Oh, you didn't hear it from me, and get around that. But
I don't have one. I don't know. what
I
you're
don't
talking
have one. I should get one, but I can't afford that right now. I got bills to pay.
about. It's cheap, bro.
Nah, trust me.
I'll send you a link, bro. I'll send you a link.
Send me a link.
$50 a month, allegedly.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like you get a game abroad, but it's like sometimes it's like it's not the big game. You're like, well, that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my hope with when they finally do the centralized TV rights, is you do hopefully see it a bit more accessible, especially abroad now. Like it's a pay, like there's nowhere to watch these games in the States right now, right? Like Gold TV's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
To watch it in Canada, you have to hope that you can get it access to CMC-TV,
Yeah.
the CMTV, which isn't like the most easily. I mean, it's cheap. It's like $4 a month on your cable package, but it's not the most accessible thing in the world if you don't have cable, or if it's not on your cable package. Like if your carrier doesn't have it, like just make it easy and make it cheap, and I will pay you to watch the games, no problem. But if you're gonna make it impossible and make me jump through hoops, I'm gonna pirate your shit. Like it's not difficult. Allegedly, I might not pirate. A friend of mine might pirate it,
Facts.
and I'm just guilty by association. Allegedly, again, allegedly. Just saying. I think that's about it for the show today. We have any other news and notes we want to get to, or are we good?
I think we're good.
All right.
Fuck the fascists. That's all I gotta say.
Hell yeah, I can get behind that.
RT,
Make
brother.
sure you follow Sam Fonseca on X or Twitter there. Make sure you follow Chris Oliveira right there. Make sure you follow my boy Danny, my fellow Canuck, at SCP Danny. That's his new at. Make sure you follow me at Richard_Nev7, because that's also my new at. We've got Grok by the Crypto Bros. Also, more importantly, follow all things Alvalade, AT Alvalade on Twitter, X, wherever you want to get your stuff. We will be back probably next week with a review of the Moreirense game. We'll probably know our Champions League opponent sometime next week, so we might do a show once we know that, rather than prior to that knowledge. So we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe especially if you're new around these parts. Thank you for tuning in, and peace.